everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make Moli ke parathe. And Moli ke parathe are the best. They are so good, so delicious, so tasty. On a rainy day, snowy day, any day where you feel down and you want to have like a comfort food, you go for a paratha. Like, you know, you just want to have a paratha with like chai and with tea, and that's it. You just want to be relaxed. So I'm going to show you how to get that, how to make that actually. And what is Moli? Moli is white radish. That's what it's called. And you can generally find this in Indian grocery store, Pakistani grocery store nowadays. But they're very widely available in like the local farmers market as well. I've seen a lot of farmers markets carry this now. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, so when you go out to look for it, you know exactly how it looks like. And also, some people like the way I'm going to make this is I'm going to cook the white radish first. I'm going to shred it and I'm going to cook it in the spices. Some people, they tend to, like, you know, just shred it and just mix it with the spices and fill the paratha in, like, you know, stuff the paratha with the raw vegetable, and then it gets cooked when you cook the paratha itself. But I like to cook it first, cook the white radish first and then stuff it in, because I don't like the taste of the raw, like, you know, the raw white radish. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you exactly how that's done. So let's get on to the recipe and let's get moving. Alright guys, so here are the ingredients that you'll need for Moli ke parathe. This is what the white radish I was telling you about. This is what it looks like. I took off the skin, I washed it, and I'm going to shred it. And I'll show you once I shred this. I wanted to show you the whole white radish before I shred it. This is what it looks like. And then over here I have 1/3 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/3 of a teaspoon of, no, actually not 1/3, 1/4 of a teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ajwain. Ajwain is also called ajwain caraway. You can find this at the Indian grocery stores. It's good for digestion. And then over here I have half a teaspoon of coriander seeds. And now let me shred the white radish and I'll show you with the recipe. Alright, so I shredded the white radish, and this is what it should look like. It's thinly shredded. And I'm gonna put this in a hot pan. There's no oil, nothing in it. I'm just gonna put the white radish in there and let it cook down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let the white radish cook down fully, because there's a lot of water in it. So let that cook down all the way, and that will be the filling to put inside the paratha. So at this time, like right when I added the white radish, I'm gonna add all of the spices except the coriander seeds. Everything will go in. And I'm gonna mix it. All the masala is incorporated in there, and you see there's water right there. All that water has to dry out. And then we'll have the filling for the paratha ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go on a medium heat and let this cook, and keep stirring it so it doesn't burn on the bottom. And once it's done, I'll show you what it looks like. So as you can see, there is no liquid in the pan, so all of it has been absorbed. At this point the white radish is cooked, so I'm going to add, I just cut fresh cilantro, and I'm going to add this at the end, and the coriander seeds I'll add. That's it. And I'm going to mix it, and I'm going to take it off the heat and let it cool down. It has to be cold before you can stuff it inside of a paratha. So this has to fully cool down outside, and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge for at least 1 to 2 hours. And then we're gonna get going on making the parathas. So I put this in a bowl and let this cool down in the fridge. And now I'm gonna start making the paratha itself. I took 2 small balls of dough and I'm flattening them out with my hands, just like I made the roti. If you need to see that video, I will link this in the description box below. And I'm just flattening it out with the rolling pin. And next I'm going to stuff it with the filling. Once you have this filling ready, you can store this in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Like, it will last for that long. So that's a good thing. You can have this anytime that you want them during that 2 weeks. I'm filling it all the way, leaving a little bit of edge on the sides, leaving a little bit of space on the edges. And then I'm going to push it down with my fingers to close the edges. And do the same thing with the palm of my hand. Close the edges and stretch it at the same time too. And now I'm going to take it in between my hands and pass it back and forth. What that does is stretches the paratha, so that's what I'm doing. Once it's stretched to the desired shape that I want, I'm going to put it on the pan. I'll show you exactly how thin the paratha is, you can see the filling inside. I didn't use that much dough. And now I'm just going to cook the paratha for one side, then flip it on the other side and let it cook. I did not add any oil yet. I want the paratha to cook itself, cook first, and then I'm going to add the oil. As you can see, I put the oil on a little bit, and now it's turning brown. The color is changing. So I'm going to cook it on both sides with the oil, brown it, and this is what the final product looks like. And right here, you serve it with yogurt or achar, and it's very delicious. And I hope you enjoy this recipe. Let me know in the comment section below. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.